Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to our very last day of our sneaky peeks, which is a good thing because that just gives you one more day to purchase whatever item that was your favorite that you saw from our sneak peeks. I have a pretty good amount of new followers who just found me, and they were a little confused about, they thought all of the items were available right now, and it's my fault because usually I say it in my videos, but I guess I'm just so used to everybody knowing already, which was my bad. I should have reminded everybody that everything that you see this for sneak peeks will not be available till tomorrow, which is Friday, May 30th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and they will be available in my store. Okay, so don't forget, very important, tomorrow morning when they become available, they will be, don't forget to use your coupon code. Okay, the coupon code is May, and it's all capital letters, May 2014, and that will give you 20% off your entire purchase, and that discount applies to in-stock items only. It does not apply to anything that's out of stock, okay? Okay, so I just kind of had to remind you about the being with the in-stock items only. And before I forget, don't forget you will be getting this free set of dies here. They're called the social media dies. There are a set of 3, and it's not going to come in this packaging. I just kind of transferred all of my stuff over to these little packaging, but it's going to come in your little 3x4 Ziploc envelope. Not envelope, but Ziploc baggie. So anyways, these are the dies. These are the free dies you will be receiving in honor of my birthday month, because May was my birthday, and I didn't get a chance to do anything special for all of you for my birthday when it was on May 10th, so I figured I would just incorporate a little giveaway. Now, this is for the free for the first 150 shoppers only, okay? Now, excuse me, you don't have to worry about writing a note asking if I'm the first 150. You will know that you are the first 150s because this is not going to be in the new release section, okay? Once the first 150 customers come through, and then this is how you'll know you did not make the first 150. Just put it this way. When you see this available for sale in the new release section with all the other new release items, this will be available for sale after all of the first 150 shoppers come through. So if you see this on my blog, in my store, that means you missed the 150 point, okay? So hopefully that makes sense, okay? So I'm super duper excited. We are showcasing our last 2 of my favorite sets. I think they all were my favorite. This whole release was my favorite. We are showcasing, one is called Live, Love, Laugh, and Be Happy, and that has a coordinating, which is sold separately, die set called Pretty Butterflies and Dragonfly dies. Okay, so I'm going to show you first what I made with the first item I made with it. So this is basically what the title of the stamp set is, and the beautiful little dragonfly, that is one of the dies. What I did was I cut it out, I die cut it out with vellum, and then I used, let's see, what did I use? I said I used this one. I know it's not bright, but vellum, it's kind of comes out a different color. And this is just picked raspberry. And I just used my little tool here to just, rub it on. And then what I did was I got some iridescent embossing powder. So I just kind of just turned it upside down, not upside down, got my Versamark ink, patted it down, and then threw the glittery, it's like a little iridescent glittery embossing powder. It looks really pretty. So basically the background here is from the stamp set we showcased on Monday. I believe it was on Monday, but anyway, it was earlier this week, called Build a Scripty Background and Watercolor Background. That's what I used for the background there. And just basically super simple, quick card. This card was done like in 10 minutes. It was so easy to make. All I did was use some white embossing powder, heat emboss that. This cutie patootie little heart-shaped thingy is from that set as well, and I just added some little sequins there, and that's it. This card was done super quick, okay? Okay, my next one is so pretty. I love this one. Okay, this is the one showcasing the butterfly dies. So just so you'll know, I'm not sure if you could see it. You probably can't see it here because I really watercolored. I watercolored the background, cut out a little piece, and then I adhered it, attached it to some white cardstock, and then I cut my butterfly. See what the trick is to get this feature. Watercolor your paper first and then cut it out, so this way you could have it all coordinating really pretty. And I'm not sure if you could see it or not, but on the negative section of the butterfly and the dragonfly does have stitching along the edges. I did not put stitching on the actual butterflies or the dragonflies because I felt like it would be too much. And like I said, a lot of dies out there right now have stitching now, so I want to switch mine up a bit. So I will show you on the actual samples where you can see there's piercing on all of the butterflies. They're so cute. And then this sentiment, spread your wings and fly, is also from that set. And what I did was I just used a big sequence as a little button, because I figured why not utilize those as buttons. And this little banner dies from my existing set I have called Vintage Label Dies, okay? So those are the two I made with that set there, okay? So I want to quickly show you what I made with this here. Just an example of what I made. I'm not sure if you remember last month is when we pre-sneaked this for you. And this is one of the cards I made, the little hashtag love you. And I also used my little speech bubble die, the speech bubble edge die right there. And this is the one I had released. This is the one that's actually being released this week as well. Yeah. So anyways, this is what I had showcased as a pre-sneak for you last month. So you already saw the little hashtag, and that's one of the dies. And love you is with my lowercase fun dies. So, and I'm positive tons of you have my lowercase fun dies, because that I can't keep on the shelf. My little social media dies coordinate with that set. See how perfect it looks? Okay, so that's one item I made with the little hashtag. And then the one little with the little ampersand there, that one I made here. And what I used, the Hugs Kisses, came from my die set that was released last month called And Then Some. And these are like my big ampersand, and these come with a die in there. Okay. And this is an older set, so I just want to show you where I got the Hugs Kisses from. And what I did was I cut this out a few times on cardstock, and then I glued them all together. And then what I did was I used some black glittery, can't really tell in the picture, but I used some black glittery embossing powder, and I went ahead and put it on there. Watercolored this background, super simple card. And then there again I used a big sequence because I always have those and I always wonder what I should do with those. Okay, now before I show you my pre-sneak for June, which I'm super in love with, I am just going to go ahead and show you the dies for the pretty butterflies. Now, I took mine apart because I needed to. So when you get them, they will all be wired together, okay? So here goes the big one. So I'm going to see if you could see, hopefully you can see this in the camera. Let me get my little pointer here. You see how there's little piercing on the actual wings, just in certain spots. And then the little antennas, there's nothing on the antenna, that's just plain. And then on the negative portion you can see the stitching. That's how I was able to get that pretty feature on my card, okay? So that is with all of these. So it comes with a total of 6 dies. So you have, let me go ahead and just take this apart now. So you have 3 of these pretty butterflies. And then you have a big butterfly, looks like it's flying away, and then a little one, okay? And then we have the dragonfly die, which I used for my Live, Love, Laugh, and Be Happy card, okay? So I'm going to show you what they look like right here. You see how there's the piercing on there? Now, in order to see the piercing, I suggest not using a thin pattern paper because for some reason it didn't work. You can still see it, but it's not as pretty as you could see it on like some cardstock. That's what I used, okay? So I'm just going to quickly show you because on the stamp set there are a couple of different patterns that I designed to actually stamp into your butterfly. Let me grab a little thing here. Will this fit? Yeah, we'll make it fit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to, I know I probably shouldn't be using black, but this ink is on my desk, so we're just going to go ahead and just use black ink. And this is just showing you an example of what it's going to look like when you use the little patterns, because when you get this you're going to be like, God, what are those? The stamps and the dies are sold separately. Okay, so let me just zoom in here really quickie so you could see. Oopsie. Okay, so you could see the little pattern that one of the patterns I designed to go in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this the best I can in the center. Okay, isn't that pretty? That's just one of the little designs that you could go ahead and stamp on your butterflies, okay? And then for this little guy, where did it go? Okay, here it goes right here. Okay, let's use the little one. I haven't stamped on the tiny one yet. Let's go ahead and stamp on this baby one here. Let me just use the same little thing here. So this one, I kind of did something a little different. I love the way it came out. Let me go ahead and stamp it for you so you can see what I'm talking about here. Okay, let me stamp this here. Okay, let me pick it up. Okay, that one looks like there's a little salt and pepper on it, huh? So that's the little pattern. That's the only pattern for those, for the big one, for these two, okay? I don't have the same pattern for that one because it was a little bit harder to get a pattern for this, but if you have like a background stamp, you could go ahead and use that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to necessarily use what I have in here. Okay, so that's it. Let me hurry up because I know this video is long already and I know you have some hopping to do because my design team, oh my word, they have been made some amazing stuff with this release. I'm so blown away. Okay, so this is the pre-sneak for June. You know how I said that my goal, let me fix my camera here. I'm sorry, it's doing, okay. Remember I said my goal for 2014 was to show you something that we were going to release the following month, okay? So our pre-sneak for next month is this adorable, adorable set that it's in the works. It's been in the works for a few years now, and I didn't want to rush and just do anything. I've been taking my time with this because you all know how I'm the hugest doggy lover ever, and I have my 3 fur babies who are the world to me. So I wanted to make something extra special, and this set is called Live, Love, Bark. Okay, so anyways, this is a pre-sneak for June, so don't look for this in the store tomorrow because it's not going to be there. This is going to be for June. So basically what I made here is a little window card, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but you see my stitching there, and this is going to be a little bone die, and same scenario, it's going to have a little piercing on the actual bone, but on the negative side, in which I did purposely so you could make it a little window card. And this one says, I'm here if you need me. 2 little paw prints, and on the inside is a cute little bone stamp. How adorable is that? Okay, so that's the first item I made with that. And then the second item, I couldn't stop there because I just love this set. I thought, because I know so many people who only have animals, they don't have kids, you know. Those are their kids. Like I always say, that's why I don't like when people call my dogs dogs. No, they're not. They're my kids too. You know what I'm saying? I treat them like a human being as well. So anyways, I thought it would be really cute to give somebody a little set of note cards using the new set. So here goes one of the stamps. I heat emboss on, I put this on vellum using one of my dies. And here goes, I'm not sure if you could see it, but there goes the bone die that has a little piercing around it. And this one says, I rough you, and I put the little paw print there. So that's the first note card. And the second one on the inside says, happy birthday. The third one, and I just put it in blue, that one says, being sick is rough, get well soon. Then again, the cute little paw print. And then the last one here says, hello friend, simple but cute. And then I was so excited about this, the little envelopes. Now these envelopes and little gift cards, I actually picked up at somewhere, I don't know where, but all I remember they were on clearance for like $2. So of course that was a steal. I had to get that. So anyways, look at the cute little envelopes. I used my Build a Postcard stamp set, and then I used the bigger paw print from that set. And then in the back of the envelope, I went ahead and just stamped the bone. So how cute is this for that doggy lover in your life? Aren't these just the cutest little gift card set ever? So anyways, that is our pre-sneak for June. So I wanted to show that to you so you could have something to look forward to next month, okay? So in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed all of everything that my design team had showcased for you, as well as myself. We had an amazing time and had so much fun with this release. So I hope whoever picks it up enjoys it as much as we do. So don't forget, this is all available tomorrow, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is Friday, May 30th, 2014. So thank you all so very much for tuning in with me this week. And I will see you back tomorrow. Like I said, the stamps will be available, everything will be available for purchase at 8 a.m. And don't forget to come back here for our blog hop. But you might want to come back here first to see if you were the winner of these two sets we are showcasing today. So don't forget to leave your comments on our blogs for a chance to win these two sets, which were the pretty butterflies and dragonfly die, as well as the other set, the Live, Love, Laugh, and Be Happy. That's the coordinating stamp set to go with the dies. Okay, everybody, good luck to everybody, and I will see you back here tomorrow for our awesome blog hop. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye.